So zombies won't be in Modern Warfare 2, but what will be replacing it is several new, very exciting game modes that could change COD forever. So let's dive into everything we know so far about not one, not two, but three new modes. The first mode being the most obvious, being the return of Special Ops, which will continue the story after the Modern Warfare 2 campaign with this in-depth two-player cooperative experience, which will allow you to explore large-scale hot zones with your fellow squad mate. There will be a number of branching operations against a redacted enemy available at launch. Now I'm really happy about this because this is going back to the classic Special Ops that we have all loved and expected from the original Modern Warfare game. In 2019 they tried to do something new with Spec Ops and it failed miserably, so they're going back the old school way of Spec Ops and I'm really excited by that. On the Call of Duty Next livestream they described that the cooperative experience between two players will be one person will be supporting someone in the air, for instance, while the other player will be on the ground, giving a reference to the Modern Warfare 2 Spec Ops mission Overwatch, where one player controls a soldier on the ground while the other controls an AC-130. Now, it's no secret that Modern Warfare 2019 Spec Ops was absolutely dreadful, so really hope they listened to all the feedback and they've really stripped this mode back to the classic, traditional Spec Ops that we loved from back in the day, where we can jump into this with some incredible missions that have really good level design, have a lot of replay value, and the mode continues to get some really awesome DLC missions throughout the year. Spec Ops is just the tip of the iceberg for what the third modes are going to be in Modern Warfare 2 this year, and that's right, third modes, plural. I'm going to talk about the less obvious mode because this one is shrouded in mystery but sounds absolutely insane. It could very well be the closest thing we'll ever see to zombies level Easter eggs within the world of Modern Warfare. This was kept very hush-hush and was only briefly mentioned during the presentation. This is the announcement of a huge new secret mode called Raids. Now, within gaming, Raids you normally tie in with Destiny 2 being these massive 6-player Easter egg puzzle quests, multiple boss fights, several arenas, and a huge finale. And Modern Warfare is going to be getting a series of 3-player cooperative missions against hostile AI forces, and each of these raid missions are reportedly to be a few hours long. So this isn't just like a simple 10-20 minute mission like a campaign style thing. These will be extremely long missions where between the intense combat, players will have to work together to solve puzzle-based segments of gameplay, which is akin to the popular raids seen within Destiny. Now, I'm already stupidly excited for this mode because by its description, it is delivering a Easter egg quest experience wrapped within a 3-player co-op mode created as Modern Warfare's spiritual successor to zombies, where we aren't fighting zombies necessarily, but you still have that incredible puzzle-based segment gameplay, which we all love so much. Think of it as a zombies Easter egg within the world of Modern Warfare in a several hour-long mission. It sounds absolutely awesome, and these are apparently going to be periodically released over the 2-year life cycle of Modern Warfare 2, so they aren't going to be there on launch, but it genuinely sounds amazing. And if this is popular, then we could see this go on for many years, potentially in other games as well as just Modern Warfare. And I have even more confidence in this mode when I see a developer who worked as one of the leads on Infinite Warfare Zombies working on this as a senior designer of Infinity Ward. Judging from his tweet, he sounds pretty darn excited that this is finally out there. At the moment that we hear more news about this Raids mode, I'll be making videos here on the channel, so make sure you stay tuned. But that is not all, because we have the full-fledged big third mode that's going to be coming along with Warzone 2 on November 16th. One of the worst kept secrets in Call of Duty development is the new DMZ mode. We've spoken about it a lot here on the channel over the last few months, but it is indeed true. It is coming to Modern Warfare, and this is going to be an escape from Tarkov themed extraction style game mode where players will load into the map of Al Mazrah and must battle both other players and AI before extracting loot. And when it comes to escape from Tarkov, anything you take into the raid will be lost if you die, meaning if you take in higher tier loot, for example, it will come with a really high risk, high reward, and DMZ will apparently have the same mechanic. As of right now, most of DMZ's gameplay is shrouded in mystery, but we have confirmation that the mode will support up to 100 players, and there's some really unique gameplay features within this mode, such as if your squad takes down a sniper, they have the option to then revive that enemy sniper, and then they can pick pick him as a new teammate. As mentioned, this game mode will be taking place on the Warzone 2 map Al Mazrah, with AI occupying large sections of the map. Luckily, you can get to see some gameplay of that because I got to play it at the Call of Duty Next event in LA. It is a huge and beautiful map. Now, Infinity Ward have also mentioned that you'll have the option of choosing missions and objectives on this map during a match of DMZ, but if you don't want to do that, then you can choose a variety of activities to do within the world. The main point of this mode is about choosing your own experience within the Warzone, working socially if you wish, and collecting gear to keep in your Warzone 2 inventory and use that from match to match. And they're going to have a lot more to share about the host of new challenges, bounties, gameplay features, and more when DMZ drops alongside Warzone 2. But this is apparently a massive passion project for the teams at Infinity Ward and across the contributing studios, with rumors suggesting that this mode was supposed to be in the original Modern Warfare, and so it has been in the works for several years. But by the sounds of it, they are betting on this mode being very, very popular and supporting it for many years to come. At least when it comes to my personal preference, I'm always used to playing zombies and shooting AI, but this is a really nice medium between going for AI as well as real players if you so wish. The gameplay around extraction type games is incredibly intense to watch, and so it should make for great video content as well as a really intense gaming experience at itself. And whilst the developers haven't revealed what the objectives within DMZ will be, a COD leaker on Twitter called Reality claimed in a leak that there will be quite a few missions and objectives to undertake, including searching marked areas for radioactivity, destroying supplies, finding intel, and extracting. And apparently radioactivity will play a large part in DMZ, where you'll need to secure radioactive material and acquire Geiger counters from the cache, which sounds pretty cool. On top of that, players will also need to rescue hostages and defend safes they've opened from hostiles. Now, comparing what this sounds like to the current offering Escape from Tarkov, this already sounds like it's going to offer way more objectives to do than what Escape from Tarkov does, but it will still have a similar gameplay loop where players will have to extract safely. Here is how Infinity Ward themselves describe what this mode is like.
I played DMZ for the very first time on my first day at IW, and to this day, playing it non-stop, the possibilities with this game mode blow my mind.
So DMZ, I can also confirm that DMZ is real. We're not going to go into depth on it today because we do have to keep some stuff in reserve. What I can tell you, though, is we've created a rich sandbox where you can define your own win condition. You infiltrate Al Mazrah, you accomplish your goals, and then you decide to extract when the time is right. It is played across the whole map, and the AI is occupying large sections of the map, and they are lethal opponents, and they do command your respect. You have to watch out for them. You have to work with your team. They patrol areas, they occupy strongholds, and they'll reinforce based on players' actions. And then on top of all this, you can choose which mission you want to accomplish, or you can chase after a variety of activities in the world. And you can play this differently depending on your playstyle. You can go loud, like I always do. You can go quiet, or you can hunt other players or avoid them entirely. Or you could just decide, hey, I'm going to explore the secrets of Al Mazrah and see what's there.
Loot up, exfil, it's totally up to player choice there, and I'm really excited about the full scale of what we're delivering for this chapter.
I can't lie, guys, I am really excited to see what's going to happen with this game mode. I think like everything that they're offering third mode wise with this game is a lot grander than anything we've ever seen before for a non-zombies third mode. Like, we're really getting a hell of a lot of content this time round, with there really being something for everyone. The classic Spec Ops if you want that two-player action, the raids which just sound absolutely fantastic, and DMZ, which is a player and AI focused mode that seems to be like an alternative to Warzone. Seems like it's going to have a lot of depth to it, and I'm really excited. This year we're going to be going hard on all of these modes, and I hope you guys are excited for it. But I'd love to know what you think in the comment section down below. Is there any mode in particular from the 3 we spoke about that you are more excited for than another? Let me know. Drop a like on the video if you're excited for 3 new modes to come to replace zombies this year. If you want to see more Modern Warfare 2 videos, there's one on your screen right now.